So I am having to redo a reading on Betty Claus. I had an hour's worth, and I accidentally deleted it. I'm so annoyed with myself. But that's okay, I'll just kind of recap. Betty Claus went missing in 1996. At that time, she was around 49 years old. She's Dene from the Navajo Nation, and the last time someone saw her was one of her daughters at Thanksgiving in 1996, and then one of her sisters reported her missing in December. They believe that she was last seen around Farmington, Arizona. I'm sorry, New Mexico. What's wrong with me? So, Farmington, New Mexico. And here are Betty Claus details. She was approximately, they said, I got two different heights for her, 5'6" and 5'3", but I've got her as 140 pounds at the time, black hair, brown eyes, indigenous Dene woman. Let's see, she would be about 71 now or so, about, apparently. I don't know anything about her birth date, so I'm not sure. But her nickname, her nickname was Ina, I think, I-N-A, and she had a little mole on her shoulder that she referred to as Spider. She was in a really bad car accident, and so she had a pin inserted in her thumb and ankle, and her right hip completely, well, it was repaired. It was surgery. Okay. So that's really all the details that I've been able to find about her. The one thing I keep getting is that I see her maybe partying with people or socializing, and I get 2 to 3 other people. I get a possible couple who may have gotten married, but I feel like the female has like battered woman syndrome, and I don't know that I think she's pretty disconnected. I think Betty was attacked for any valuables that she may have had on her, or something of value. Particularly maybe even a small bit of money is what I kept seeing kind of coming up as being what they took off of her, and that they have left her near an area that does have water. This comes up, I feel like a broken record, but further out than where she was initially at, wherever that was. They've taken her further away and I think left her body. I see it possible in the future yet that someone connected to the man that I feel like is ultimately responsible, and I think this person could be close to how old Betty would have been these days. Maybe they're in their 70s. And I think if there's a family member that knows where Betty might be. I think this person has endured a lot of abuse from this King of Swords that keeps repeating as being responsible, and that this man has two sides to his nature. He can be very violent. He creates a hardship for those around him. He's very hard to deal with. I think that there's a problem with substance, and I think this person, their poor behavior is unfortunately exacerbated by the use of substance. And I think that that's probably why they took money off of her. They wanted more money to party, for themselves, is what I saw. Really cold. But what I'm seeing is that this man could pass, and that may make people that, and I am shown that there are people that know, and particularly an individual, more than one individual that knows, actually, that is related. And I think that they're scared. to come forward from what I saw. But that this man may pass, and then at that point they may come forward and give an area, a tip may come in of an area that they need to look. I do see that there's been misinformation deliberately given, probably by the people responsible, shall I say. And I do see, though, that in time yet ahead, once this person passes, this male, I think there's somebody else in the family that may provide the tip that gives the area for them to go look at to find her. And they may end up finding some remains. But I do see this down in the future yet. I'm going to use a different deck this time than the tarot. This is another oracle. It's called the Common Threads Oracle. And I'm just going to see what I get. So I'm going to ask again, what happened to Betty? Why did she disappear? What caused her, to disappear? Why will she be found? Just see what the cards can give me. Use the common threads here. Betty Claus. Will she be found? Will she be found? Marriage. What did I say about the married couple? New life. Struggle. Wildness. This makes me feel like I don't know what Betty's situation was. She may have recently, at the time of her passing, I'm wondering if there was a divorce or something that didn't go through. Because the struggle here with this new life, this could be struggling after a divorce and maybe being a bit wild, maybe partying it up a bit, making up for lost time. That kind of feels like it's a possibility. And maybe that's what Betty was doing. I'm not sure. Yes, more than one person is involved, just as I said. I saw a married couple and possibly one other person besides Betty, socializing. It looked like kind of partying it up. And that's falling right under the marriage card. So I feel like there's a married couple that is, I'm willing to say that I think there's a married couple somehow involved in this, or that it figures in somehow. Speaking truth. Someone's going to come out and start talking. Someone needs to come out and start talking. If this man passes, maybe then those other people will start talking, because it's speaking truth and a new life and collaborating, okay? Community. Oh, I'm liking these cards. And this causes a real struggle. This is a real struggle in the community. And maybe because of that, her case will get looked at again. I'm sure it's been a struggle for her family and for other people in the community that may know this and feel too scared to come forward with their with what they think or feel or know, to give a tip. Transformation. I also was getting that with that wildness card. I was also getting with the other tarot cards that I got about it being in a remote area, that she was taken out away from wherever they were at and brought out to a more remote place and left there. And I think that one day, as I'm saying, her remains may be found. Possibly it's looking like there's a tip that may come through once the person that that did this, and I do think it's an adult male, is no longer a threat. Okay. Frustration. I think this is frustration for Betty, and certainly frustration for her family and law enforcement to find the people that did this. I also feel like, I think that the woman that is married to this man is tired of him. I see that he caused her a lot of heartache, and that she's got what looks like a kind of a battered woman syndrome. I don't think she wanted him to do it, but I don't think she felt like she was able to stop him. Persistence, busyness, building. This is community again to me. Coming forward, and the community is frustrated. They're not giving up. Space. Oh, that's so helpful, right? This to me feels like, certain things coming to pass, like if this, people feeling like this is a new moment that they can seize to perhaps report a tip, where they don't feel like this person perhaps could be of a problem if they did. Chaos. Wildness, transformation, chaos. I think it's very jumbled. I also get the feeling that her remains may be very scattered. I see them trying to work on it, but it's like once they get one step forward, it's like there's some chaotic energy that comes in and has, I think, either prevented them from being able to figure out where to go, but let's just carry on. Free. This is somebody, oh, I wonder if someone got banged up for a while. But typically this card also means, yeah, I think this person's gone to prison. Going to go to prison for something. Or maybe looking to get out. This is also somebody that has perhaps been in a relationship where they didn't feel finally free to express themselves. That's also a feeling. What did I say about, I think this person's fed up with this spouse? And they may pass, or they might divorce, or go their own ways, and there's something significant. This is foresight, and this is also looking, searching. So again, that searching energy comes back up. And maybe if people feel more free to come forward, that will be helpful. Harmony, that's nice to see, especially after seeing chaos. And child. Which means I feel like looking at this, there will be harmony here. And I get the child. And again, the searching. Do you notice we have gotten a few things? I've gotten a few cards here that I've used with other decks where I keep getting somebody looking through a scope. Spiritual guidance. No. To me, hear no evil, see no evil, say no evil. I didn't see, I didn't hear. This is the denial of knowing what happened to her. And I feel like there's spiritual guidance Yes, Bear. Coming for those that know, that haven't said anything. Yeah, Bear, you tell them. Again, we get inner vision, so I really feel like the ancestors on this case. Home. This is family. That's our ancestors. We're being shown ancestors here. Pushing those, oh my goodness, who know to talk. It's like, how dare you? This is your family. You know better than this. Inner vision, spirit. It's, also. I think that there's also perhaps some guidance to her family, or people that are from her community that are looking in on this case, guided to find her at some point, if they get that tip. Or maybe they'll have a dream. You never know. Just a gut instinct, but that's really powerful. And I feel like I hope this is saying they bring her home and they use their intuition after getting some information. Mother. She was a mother. The trickster. Yeah, and I've gotten this energy before. I think the person that did this is a real trickster. I believe that they have given information that isn't accurate. I feel like there's definitely trying to trick and keep her hidden. But there's peace and the emperor. So we got the mother, and we get the trickster, and then we get peace and the father. This could be that authorities will bring peace, ancestors bring peace. I really feel strongly that her ancestors are in on this, to have her found, and definitely are at work trying to get people to have a conscience. I think the authorities will have some results with this case that they will be very happy with. They may not get it all, but, I think that they are going to be able to bring some kind of resolution in the future yet to her case, which is really, it's just amazing what they're doing now. So I don't think that remaining optimistic, a little optimistic is okay, I think I see there's a possibility of some opening up of people. So let's just pray for that and continue to pray, because I feel like these people want to. I feel like there's someone in particularly that member that really wants to. But I feel that this male is still a threat, still a problem. But that might change. Change, just as I'm saying it. I can't make this up. Lovers. Again, choices and decisions. Again, I feel like Spirit's telling those people, make the right choice, make the tip, give the tip, be direct, be honest with what you think. But do the right thing. We're calling people that know to choose wisely. I also felt, again, there's that feeling of a change in that relationship maybe. Somebody leaves or somebody dies. Okay. I did grab the card upside down. It wasn't upside down originally. So, yeah, I think he'll die. The person that did this to her. And then I think people might feel once that they know that person is no longer a threat walking the earth. See, they've been delayed from coming forward, sharing the wisdom that they know. And that includes, they might, a lot of it might just be intuition, little bits and pieces that he said, maybe bits and pieces that the woman that was, I see, connected in a relationship. I'm not sure. But regardless, I believe it's a male. I don't know if this relationship that I'm being shown is Betty's relationship with somebody, maybe a husband figure, or somebody she'd been married to. I don't know. But I really feel like I'm being shown a marriage of hers ended and she was having a new life. Maybe the husband ex-husband or whatever, didn't like it. That's a possibility too. But I'm shown marriage several times here. And I'm shown she was probably the battered woman. That's extremely possible. But I feel like there was a man, and it may have been an ex or someone were getting married, a married couple. So that's what I can give. I'm not quite clear. I don't know enough about Betty or who she may have been married to, had children with, but I feel like I'm shown the end of a relationship. Maybe he didn't like that. Was this a married couple that she went out partying with after she got a divorce and this was what went down? I'm not quite sure. All I can say is I feel like this is part of the story, that there's a marriage that's involved in here and a change and abuse, and that this male killed her. They didn't want, kind of a case again, I feel like if that's the case, and this is the husband, with one of the cards I got, again, it would be a case of, again, not wanting to see somebody independent. And if there was, all I can say is if Betty was getting a divorce or had just gotten a divorce or had just broken up with somebody, I'm going to say that man, they should look at him, because it looks like a potential suspect here to me. Because I'm being shown a marriage, something ending or changing, and then later on I'm showing, I'm getting, and it might just be about Betty. If it's not a married couple outside of her, it could be her, the ex that she had, and someone else that showed up. So it could, but I get a total of 3 people. More than one, anyway. We get collaboration. But that's why I thought, I'm not clear. Was this a married couple that did this to her? Was she married and she went out and hung out with a married couple? I'm not quite sure how that plays out. If you know, feel free to leave it in the comments, and we'll pass this along to, where it needs to go. That's what I've got for Betty for right now, and I'll leave it there. I feel more like either somebody, if this wasn't, all I can say is if this was a married couple outside of her relationship that she was hanging out with, she may have been killed by the male. And again, there is a sense of, I don't know if she had gotten a job or anything like that also, because that Ace of Pentacles in the environment could have been a job, could have been money, could have been a small amount of something. But if we're talking about, if she had just left a relationship and she was beginning to party and hang out, that may have upset someone. So I'll leave it there. All right. Thank you for listening. And I will work on another case and get that up. I'll come back to Betty's case. I do that with the cases that I try to read on and see if I can get any more clarity. But that's what I'm getting. I also get that she was taken further out from where she initially was, okay? And that there is a person that knows where she is, where her body is, approximately, at least the area, and that they're too scared to come forward. I do get that. I get it's, you know, possibly somebody that could be related to the man that did this. So I think once this person, though, is no longer in the picture, no longer walking the earth to be a threat, I think people are going to feel more comfortable, those that have the information, to come forward. You can see that there's a reluctance, the delay. That's quite a delay. But if you're family and you know that, I can see, unfortunately, how that would happen. So anyway, I'm going to leave this there. Please pray for Betty and her family and for all the missing and for all those that need justice. Thank you. And if you like my content, remember to put thumbs up and share with like-minded individuals. Leave a comment if you like. Thank you.